Yeah, great. According to the process becomes stabler, more stable. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Good girl. Then process improvement activity using control chart like this, and the control chart will be detect assignment process, management operator, engineering action usually be necessary to eliminate the assignment process. So figure 5.6 on the top, page 182. Yeah, this is. So this is called the OCAP. The Auto Control Action Plan. For hot baking, the first of all auto control signal, this is X bar or R chart file. The X bar chart is used to monitor the process mode. ZR is used to process standard deviations. So back in a minute.
我刚才笑我在讲他，打电话家里，我就说距离他家里面直接就跑他。太好吃了。我传的说我刚看过。是怎样？绝望。去抓虾。会变圆吗？
Are the data entered correctly? No, it's edit data and correct the entry. And which test failed? So going to contact the process team. So if it's an average, then are the temperature and time setting correct? I mean, this is a recipe. Setup is correct. If yes, and okay, the hot plate in calibration is a setup in the photolithography or the hard baking setup is adequate, and if this if this is a third adjustment, since typically we set up the threshold for the maximum number of adjustments allowed. Adjust the temperature specification table, reset, enter the new data, and enter the comment in the log describing the action. Typically, you're going to store in the knowledge base KN. Yeah, so like a database. We just collect every investigated ever data, results, and action into a database that called a knowledge base. So basic principle on page 183. The control chart may be used to estimate process parameter like a mean, standard deviation, and the variance, and the median, and the percentile, which are used to determine the capability. So once one control chart has been done and process in control, the next stage will be to adjust or evaluate the process capability. If the process in control, no. If it is not in control, so we must identify assignable costs and remove assignable costs. And by using corrective action, then try to bring the process back into control. If yes, it is already in control, then we can perform. If it is in control, then we can perform the process capability analysis. So the PCA will be the next stage after conforming process is already in control status. So two general types of the control chart. The variable control chart and the attribute control chart are going to be addressed in the chapter 6 and chapter 7 respectively. Variable control chart. So, which are used to monitor all the variables that are considered continuous. Second, all the variables can be measured in matrix system. Pay attention right here. 来看一下 matrix system， 就是说它可以被公制单位来衡量，当然英制也可以。Like in Hong Kong, they measure in pound, in ounce. In Taiwan, we use a cm, we use a kilometer, we use a centimeter, millimeter. 重量我们用什么 ？kilogram or gram， 这叫做公制单位。在英国 in British, they use pound. So the different scale, however, which can be measured, which can, like a temperature, can measure in Celsius, in Fahrenheit. Yes. Continuous scale of measurement or quality characteristic described by central tendency and the measure of variability. Attribute control chart. It is conforming or non-conforming. so which can be counted. It is countable. Like this. Pass or no pass. Good or no good. Conforming or non-conforming. So that is termed the categorical variable, we call the attribute control chart. Which would be categorical or yes or no or go or no go or pass or fail. So that is term. All the thing, all the component, all the item can be counted. So it belongs to countable data. Like an industrial engineer, we always focus how many products we are producing. So that is corresponding to the attribute control chart. Or the attribute control chart. So control chart designs encompasses selection of sample size, control limit, and sampling frequency. So it is termed economic design. The last one, that is termed economic design. That is termed economic design. Okay, types of process variability on the top of the page 183. So first one, stationary and uncorrelated. The data vary around a fixed mean, like this. The data fluctuation around or hovering around the fixed mean. And in a stable, predictable manner. So A, this is a stationary and uncorrelated. If the mean is at the zero, and it is so-called the white noise as well. There's only one case. As long if and only if is this a white noise? No. Since the mean is not zero. As long as the mean is zero and independent and uncorrelated, and it can be considered or called the white noise. Since the mean is not zero, so it is stationary. In control, however, it is not white noise. Second, stationary autocorrelated. However, this is stationary, we have a fixed mean. However, However, it is autocorrelated. It is called a positive autocorrelated data. So it is called a positively autocorrelated data. 有没有抄笔记啊？啊，你是专门看猴子演戏啊？是不是？你们抄笔记？
今天看不到，
看不到。
今天刚才找哪里刚？
OK， 那我看课本，你抄在哪里？
我刚才
OK， 我认真一点。哇，你刚刚抄的整本都是啊，抄一两个，聊表敬意而已，好不好？That it is called a positively autocorrelated. That is a time series study, so it beyond the scope of this course. Successive observations are dependent. You can see that successive observations tend to be positive, it's going to go up, or some might go down. As long as the next one tends to be lower, the following will be lower in a trend. As long as it moves up as a trend, then subsequent observation will be up again in the path. The first of all are dependent with tendency to move in long run on either side. So it either go climbing or it either goes declining. So non-stationary process drift without any sense of the stable or fixed mean. Like this, it wandering up and down without any pattern. This model called a random walk model. So that is called a random walk. Reason for popularity of control chart. On page 184. The first one, control chart are proven technology for improving productivity, like quality improvement, and also can be used for really useful in reducing variability. So it is a proven technique for improving productivity. So now you're taking the course of the production manual. So what is the definition of the productivity? 生产力怎么定义？看到？现在在上生管嘛？是车老师嘛？ 生产力怎么定义 ？How would you like to define productivity？ 教了没有？现在那个预测教完了吗？现在教哪里？第几章？生管。啊？现在教哪里？
现在知道
预测嘛 ，OK。So， productive how would productivity be defined？
产入和产入是什么？产出除以投运没没有。好破说音谱，哎呦，支付宝宝都没了，是吗？对。
Input. What is the possible input? 来分的。What is the possible input? What? Yeah. The labor could be labor cost. 会有什么样的成本？物料成本。
电、
简洁。
工厂的租金之类的。
Yeah, something like that. There's a 有一些是直接成本，有一些是间接成本。How about output?
我卖出去的商品数量。
Yeah. How many products I manufacture? Or you can transform into dollars. The number of the product times the price value, right? So it can be dollar. It can be dollar. So control charts are effective in defect prevention, since we like to remove assignable costs. So it can be effective in defect prevention. And the control chart prevent unnecessary process adjustment. So it is a so even though it is a online quality tool, however, it is not a it does not tweak the process recipe. So it prevent unnecessary process adjustment. And the control chart provide diagnostic information, like we're using Ishikawa to identify the possible assignable costs. So diagnostic. And control chart provide information about the process capability. Eventually the process is identified in control, then can provide a process capability like the CP, the CPK, the CPM for the potential capability. CPK is the actual capability. The CPM known as the Takuchi capability. There's the three different indices: potential capability, actual capability, and the Takuchi capability. Okay, 4.3.2, So on the bottom, please refer to the figure 5.8. The 3 sigma control limits. Probability Taiwan error is 0.0027. How come? Where does this number come from, gentlemen? This. Where does this number come from? 0.0027. Where does this number come from? Why? Gentlemen, where does this number come from? 这数字从哪边来 Yes, gentlemen. Percentage. So where does the number? How can we get this number? No, 3 sigma. 3 cover 99.73. And 1 deduct 0.9973. 3 standard deviation, outside, since the process is already in control, outside the limit will be 1 deduct 1 minus the 9973. That's where this number comes from. We commit. Already in control, however, there's a still out of there's a point outside the control limit. So we commit type 1 error. Then going to be the 1 minus 0.9973. Lady Neil, do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, thank you. So, probability limit. The type 1 error probability is chosen directly. So let me say that. If I chose the probability, can we directly determine L? Let me put example. You directly tell me what is the L is. Something? No, no, okay. Rest assured, lady job. And if I thinking of, we would like to determine the type 1 error is about 4%. Can you tell me what else should we use? Only 4%. Yeah, this is the two sides. Orienting, you like to help her? You need to check the table. You need to check the table. Tell me what the L is. Thingy, what do you think? No idea. The boy, yeah, the L. Are you sure about that? The upper? No, hold on, Yang Ping. Wait a minute. This is the center line. Wait a minute. This is center line. This is the upper control limit. This is lower control limit. So it distributes like this. So this is upper and the lower. This portion plus this portion is 4%. So for each going to be 2%. So this is the L, right? This is L. So in between, right here, it's about the 0.96. Can you tell me what L is? Check it. Tell me what the value of the L should be. 那 L 应该是多少 ？Lady Zhao。这种题目考试就一定会考，我就题目随便乱出，你就要找。What the L is？
来中间。
不要吵，看一下啊。这边。你要查它的 CDF 到0.98嘛？知道。What the L is？
没有，不知道乱翻。刚才那个表。 第一个
Can you tell me what the value of the L should be？ 是不是2.04 ？Birdie， 找一下，班长多少？静怡 ，What do you think? Lady Zhang, do you get it? 2.04。怎么找到 ？Use a highlighter， 用荧光笔把它画起来。Use a highlighter。Then we go to this example, gentlemen. I give you one more chance. Example 0.001. If alpha equal to the 0.001, what the L should be? We check this L for me. Hey, where's your book? Can you tell me where L is? Gentlemen, can you tell me what the L is? If alpha is a 0.001, only 1%, you need to cut in half, right? Cut in half. So, why do you need to cut in half? Since the upper bound and lower bound. So, it's going to be the 0.0005. So, the lower tail is going to be the 0.9995. What the L? 9995. 3 point what? Roger, can you check the number for me? Can you? No. Patricia, do you follow?
所以要找多少？
到 L 是多少？3点到3.3到3点多少？9995啊，9995是吧？3点多少？3.3吗？那这个为什么写3点
？3点哦。
329。
等下。
哦，下页是
3.29。
3.29。
29。
OK，
刚好。
下页。
OK。
下一页。
也就是说他这个答案是错的，对不对？
对呀。是吗？
哎，他怎么写3.0？
他把他这个应该没有除以2。你看一下，假如是
可以。
0.999的话，
确定了。
是不是3.09？他应该忘了除以2，是不是？他应该是忘了除以2，对不对？So correct answer going to be 3 point。我们刚刚讲到3点到29是吧？OK， 3.29。干嘛？One Direction。好，不管了，好，他已经除了 ，OK， 好，没关系。Yeah, don't worry. Our question goes to this. This is the overall. So it need to be divided by 2. So in this case, L is correct. Should be 3.29. 只要他没有告诉我们，因为课本上他是说已经是除完。Then one more important message you'd like to deliver before I let you go. The last one called the warning limit. Before the process really goes out of control, we don't want it to happen very frequently and very often. We typically wish we could give a warning before the bad thing really happens. So the warning limit typically set at the 2 standard deviation. 2 standard deviation. So this is the upper control limit, the lower control limit. Then for the warming limit, this is the upper warming limit, this is the lower warming limit. We would rather to give the indication it is a possibility being out of control before it really happens. So we use the 2 sigma limit as a warning limit. The warning limit. Okay, I stop here. Hold on, I stop here. So before I let you go, there's a homework.
超贵的。超贵的。
Okay, chapter 5. 5.2. 5.10. 5.15. 16.
，everyone. See you next time.
Would you share it up? Okay, 5.13. Okay, then we're going to do next week. 13. 1-3. Okay, hey guys. So like you do the homework by yourself.
Okay.
Do not copy somebody else. Okay, have a nice weekend.
谢谢老师。
有很大的，那个办理测试过了，可是很难改，不知道怎么改。
他原本是设计，他原本在做什么？他在求解球。
你说我现在用，
你在用，你用什么？
人排人的，他人的限制比较少，可是我不知道他是要什么形式，因为网络上很多都是就是怎么排员工，这个员工要上哪几天，上哪几天，怎么排，然后我们那个好像是一批，这个厂的出勤人数有几人，然后我不知道是要一批一批的排。哪些人早上晚班，还有每个人。永泉那个更难，永泉那个要排更难。